it today. The box is here. I'm very excited about this because I've been wanting this set. It's a very expensive set. It is kind of, if you're into the 360 in Japan, this is kind of the holy grail. So the backstory, there's always a backstory. There's always a backstory. The backstory is that the most successful console, we all know, Scratchies. The most successful console by Xbox in Japan was the 360. And they threw a lot of, it was their most successful console in the United States. And they really did a major push to be a presence in Japan. There's a lot of brand loyalty and cultural loyalty in Japan, and it was kind of like pushing a boulder uphill. But what they did was, and this is the kind of marketing motivation, again, it's one of those things where that's a case study, is the Xbox 360 in Japan and all the things they did to win over, like all the RPGs that went on the 360, all the really cool RPGs, I've even acquired some recently, Infinite of Discovery, and there's a whole bunch of them that were done, Lost Odyssey, to win over that, that Japanese RPG import, etc. And the other very popular genre in Japan is shooters or shmups, shoot 'em ups. So they put together, and a lot of you know some of those shooters that came out that were also brought over here. Death Smiles 1 and 2 is one of them. Again, Death Smiles was an effort to win over Japanese consumers in the days of the 360, and even to this day, Japan is like the mecca of video games in general, but certainly shoot 'em ups overall. I mean, they are definitely a major player. So what I like it when a company will take not just money, but throwing money at it, yes, but also throwing creativity at it and trying to win over a customer by giving them what they want. And they put together this, it's kind of like Steel Battalion in a way. There's nothing quite like it. It's a very unique thing. And it's also full of really cool stuff, period. So it's quite expensive. I found an auction that was within reason. The other thing is it's new. And I personally think the person that did the auction put new, and it really shouldn't have been new. It should have been like new, because it is shrink wrapped, but the shrink wrapped is damaged significantly in certain areas, which is good for me because I don't want to leave it perfectly shrink. It was like flawless. I think there's also a pretty good dent on the corner of the box, the case, and I don't care about the dent. I don't care about the perfect shrink wrap on it. I want to open it up and I want to get in there, but I want it in new condition. So that is kind of the perfect blend for me. Is like, I don't have to cry like, oh, I got to open up this perfect thing, and I really should keep it as a collectible. I'm going to destroy the value. It's not really new in the sense that there's enough damage on the shrink that it's like you really shouldn't position it as new. It is new. I mean, technically that's correct, but it's not something I'm going to be like, okay, I'm tarnishing the value of this important collectible by, cracking open this flawless shrink wrap and shit. So no, it was the perfect middle ground for me of new, like it's never been opened, but it's also not pristine. It's not mint. So, oh my God, what we got here? Uranium. Hey, just wanted to say your stream is awesome. Okay, thanks, bro. Do me a favor, go out to a YouTuber called Baltimore Retro Gaming and put him a DM in his video and tell him to come check out my video. I should have checked. I should have texted him. I should still do it. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna like take any of more of your valuable time. And I got this like around between noon and 2, and I've been waiting to unbox this box. And this box is completely full. There's not a lot of air in this box. All right, Barry? Yeah. Do 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 da 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 ba 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 da ba. All kinds of address information is on the other side. So, and it's really funny. It was in this really scrawly handwriting. kind of looked like a very young person did that. So what I did was the auction. It's an expensive item, okay, and it's a rare item. The auction, I went to the auction and I asked them for a discount. And we went back and forth communicating and swapping deals. I pitched a deal that he didn't even respond to. So I'm like, ooh, okay. And then I pitched put a little bit more meat on the table. And we came to a very good price, but got a significant discount that was around a 10% off. And for the price of this item, that's a nice piece of money. And the next auction that's like this is $1,000. The next one up, that's basically the same thing. The shrink wrap is like pristine and what have you. That's $1,000. So we're not talking small money here. We're not talking $100 here. So it's a significant collectible item. But again, the one thing I love about collecting video games, this is what I love, is that you can play it. There's something to do. It's like you can put like a Hummel on a shelf and go, yeah, that's worth $1,000 right there. Yeah, all day long, just sitting there. Whatever, dude. You can take your PS2 Haunting Ground and put it in a system, a PS2 or a PS3, and play that bad boy and just enjoy yourself and go back to a simpler time. So anyway, here we go. It was a simpler time, wasn't it? Okay, here we go. Oh, outer box. No longer needed here. Okay, so they put a whole lot of bubble, shrinky bubble wrap in here. Okay, it looks like it was a UPS box inside of a postal box. Okay, whatever. Now, if I open this up and there are kilos of cocaine in here, I'm just going to go ahead and shut down the stream, change my name, leave the country. Okay, here we go. I'm not muling for anybody. I've done enough suitcasing in my life. If you know, you know. All right, here we go. Oh, we are into the inner sanctum, okay? We are into the sacristy. This is it. This is the Holy Grail right here. Okay. These are weird. They look like hospital bubble wrap. It's very nice, though. Oh, it's earth-aware recycled bubble. It's very nice. All right, now, here is the aperitif. This is the appetizer. This came with a collection of soundtracks of all the games that are included in this in a separate box called the Con Box, K-A-N. The Con Box is what you rarely see with the big collection that I'm going to unveil here. So that has always been a separate item, and it is sometimes kept by the collectors, you know, if you want to keep the soundtracks. So it's a little bit more challenging to find an auction at a good price that includes the con box. Okay? This is very well packed. Thank you, eBay seller. Now, I want you to get a load. Now, this is shrink wrapped, but you can see that the shrink wrap is dinged. It's missing a piece. So that's no longer mint. You know what I mean? It's either mint or it's not. And even though you have shrink wrap, and the shrink wrap is very good, it is torn. There's a big tear out of it right there. So it's not mint. Like, he put it as new, you know, and I would have put it, again, I'm a little fussy. You could go either way with it, but I would rather defer and say it's like new. There's a little damage on the shrink wrap. It's basically new, but there's damage, you know, and it's not damage to the item. It's just damage to the shrink. But that's very important to some people, to me as well. But I want you to take a look at that logo. I know I'm dark. I'm a little dark. The Cave logo. This is the Cave con box for the Xbox 360, and it is all the soundtracks, a collection of soundtracks of the games that are in this major unboxing. So I've just taken off the shrink. It's torn, you know, I get it if you're selling it. I'm glad that it's torn so I can just take it off and I can sleep at night, okay? All right. I think we're just very dark. I could start like monkeying with it to brighten it up, but I'm not going to. Ooh, here is the catalog for the Cave Shooter Love Collection. Maybe I'll turn this light on. How about this? Whoa, I can't even see now. So let me see, maybe, there you go. So we're gonna light me up a little bit. So there it is, the Cave Shooter Love Collection. This is the catalog inside the con box. And it has all of the soundtracks, a list of the soundtracks of all the games that are included in the Cave Shooter Love Collection. All the tracks of all the soundtracks. This is basically the catalog of the soundtracks. And here are the soundtracks. I mentioned Death Smiles. There's Death Smiles, right? And I believe that's Death Smiles 2. This is Dodonpachi, right? These are all the soundtracks of all the games that are in there, and it is absolutely brand new and flawless. What? This is a showpiece, man. This is like a oh, look at this. They have like your meal here, and that's hilarious. And this is from Pink Sweets. Again, if you know Pink Sweets, you know that's a highly collectible import shooter on the 360. I'm trying to see if I can get this going, but yeah, let's see. So these are all the soundtracks in one massive collection from the 360 Shooter Love Collection. Just wow. Oh, wow. And here's the beautiful full color catalog, you know, just outlining. There's Pink Sweets. It comes in a 2-pack. That game alone is $250 all day long on eBay. Just that one game. And that's part of this collection. So I'm telling you, man, is that if you get the entire collection, it's kind of a big deal. So I'm going to try, and I don't know how I'm going to fit this in here, but I'm going to do my best. There you go. Okay. So this is, again, this is the extra soundtrack that came with the Xbox 360 Import Shooter Love Collection. And this is a little harder to find with the collection. You see a lot of the Shooter Love collections, but rarely, not rarely, I mean, they're out there, but there's at least 2 or 3 auctions for every one that features the con box. And a lot of the con box have been opened. So this was brand new. I'm getting it brand new. The shrink was damaged, okay. But it's flawless. Looks gorgeous, man. Okay, next. Oink. Oh, I've been wanting this for years. When I first looked at it, it was over $500. It was $599 without this. With it, it was about $700. Now, with inflation, and that was years ago. And now, and you got to remember when the Xbox Cave Shooter Love Collection came out. I mean, we were talking the Xbox 360. We're talking early 2000s. We're talking, you know, it's like, hey, you know. So, yeah, $599 just for this all day long. So, you know, and at that point I saw it, I understood what it was, I really wanted it. I didn't even have an Import 360 at the time, and I just acquired an Import 360, so I started looking at this collection to see if there was an auction that would make sense to me and would also include the con box soundtrack, which you can take with you, travel, play that shit anywhere. Fucking love it. Oh, I just said the F-bomb. F-bombing, baby, yeah. Okay, we're still going. We're still going. I wanted to take a little bit of time because I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they're out there. I haven't really looked at it, but I haven't seen a lot of unboxing of this kind of thing. Oh, baby. Finally! Oh! Okay. Now you see, the shrink is ripped. It's ripped, it's separated, it's, you know, it's dinged. So I can just rip that shit right off. Yeah. All right, so I want you to get a look at it. Would you look at this beautiful piece of Xbox 360 history? It is literally a treasure trove of Xbox 360 shooters, shoot 'em ups. Wow, I call them shooters because I'm, you know, that guy, but, you know, shmups, shoot 'em ups. So just look at that. Oh, wow, it is really nice. Now here's the dent. That is the dent that, you know, he showcased it. And if you're looking for mint, bro, there you go. Okay, okay, forget mint. Let's move on. Oh my God, is this gorgeous. Xbox 360 Cave Shooter Love Collection. Let's dive in. Oh, it's Maniac Cop. What's up, money? How the hell are you? All right, here we go. So we're gonna have an initial breaching. Gently, gently. I got the fingers of a butcher. Ha ha ha! What's up? Oh my God. It's not a human fetus. It's not 2 keys of Coke. It's better. It's a whole collection of Xbox 360 shooters, import shooters from Nippon. It's absolutely a chest of shooters. Plus, you saw the soundtracks. These are all the soundtracks in one collection. For any newcomers, I'm going to show you. This is the what they call the Con box. It shows you all the games and all the tracks of all the soundtracks, and they're all included here. These are all the soundtracks of all the games that are included in the con box. Wow. Wow. I just ran through it again for any newcomers. That is a big honking deal. So again, you can find the Shooter Love collection. It is a little bit harder to find the, oh man. It's a little bit harder to find the, oh, okay, we've had a malfunction. There you go, it's back up. Okay, it's a little harder to find the Shooter Love collection with this. And this is all in pristine new condition. All right, there's also art books in here. So there are individual games, there are art books and DVDs and the making ofs, and it's this entire collection of the shoot 'em ups on the 360 in Japan when they were trying to win over that market, and they really went to the moon. And this was the result, and it is freaking fantastic. All right, hold on one moment. So there's all kinds of art books in here. They're all sealed. I'm gonna leave them sealed. So this is the Shooter Love collection. This is an art book of the entire collection. And it's totally sealed, and we're gonna leave it like that. These are a couple art books of different games. All right. This is for Espeluga. They just did an Espeluga for the Switch. I own that as well. This one is, Mushi Hime-sama Futari, official guide book. So it's a guidebook and an art book, and it's freaking amazing, right? And I'm going to go through, let's see. Now these are also sealed. I'm not going to crack them now, but there are just individual discs in here of games and different things. Here is a copy of Espeluga 2 official DVD. It talks about the making of it and what have you. Yeah, Mushi Hime-sama official DVD. Right? Dodonpachi. And this is official DVD. These are actually, all the games are located in here. Like all the discs, there's like a collection 1 and a collection 2, and they're all included here. And there's a grand manual for them inside here, right? So, but this is all of the extra stuff, the extra content that you get with the Xbox Shooter Love collection. Yeah, this is Death Smiles 1 and 2 official DVD. I'm looking for, Death Smiles official DVD, and I believe this one is Death Smiles 2, okay. And again, Dodonpachi. And Akai Katana. Most of you are familiar with Akai Katana. Again, that was released in Japan to penetrate into that market, and of course they brought this one over here. So this is the official DVD for Akai Katana, which I own the import version and the domestic version. So that's another Dodonpachi, and this is the Mushimana, and I was looking for Pink Sweets, but that's located. So what I'm going to be doing is I think this may be, the Pink Sweets may be in there, but I'm going to be featuring a lot of these on the channel. I think we should crack into these. I honestly think I should just pull the trigger because all the games are in there. I can leave these DVDs as is. That's awesome. I mean, there may be one day where I pull them out and have a look at them all. And a lot of them feature, and here's the overall book of like everything in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the art books away. Yep. Put the art books away. Put this back in there. And I think I'll put the con box on there. See, yep, fits perfect. And then I will close it up. And again, that was the unboxing of the Cave. Here we go. The Cave Shooter Love Collection for the Xbox 360 Japanese import. Now, this is the last thing to open. Open these cases, show you the discs and all the goodness that's in there. I'm going to open them anyway because I'm going to be playing them. So there. Henkel paring knife. Booyah. It is done. All right, I'm going to crack this one open as well. Dude, shrink wrap did not have a good day today. Okay, Mary. We are in. Good day, sir. All right, let's crack them open. Kind of heavy. Woo! Okay, so you have the Xbox Live advertisement. And then you have the actual discs. All right? These are the actual, I want you to take a look at that. Look at that goodness. Don't bet against this hand, baby. Holy shit. I've wanted a copy of Pink Sweets. That's this one on the bottom there. Pink Sweets for a long time. That is it comes in a 2-pack with another game. It is very collectible. This is a Kai Katana right here. All right. Here's Dodonpachi. There's different versions of, they have different Dodonpachi games. There's multiple Dodonpachi games. Again, this is the complete Cave shoot 'em up collection for the Xbox 360. So all the cave stuff is here. So it's like, wow, man. Anyway, last look. And that's it for that one. And now for the other one. This is some kind of instructions. We don't know. I think this is like the collection DVD. If you want to put those in there, maybe it puts like custom stuff. I don't know. I don't know everything. I know a lot. I don't know everything. Wow. I just want to straighten them up so the art is like where it needs to be. So yeah, there's Death Smiles 1 and 2 in here. This is Death Smiles 1 and 2 over here. And those are couple of the other ones there. So, wow, always spit on green. Wow, so yeah, this is a holy grail for me. This is a big deal for me. I was looking at this set like a decade ago. Like at least, a long time ago. And again, back then, for just this box, it was $600 imported from Japan. So I got the soundtracks, I got the games, I got the whole schmear. And I wanted to share it with you guys. I'm excited. I wanted to share it with you. And I will be featuring these shooters on the channel, live streaming them. So please keep your eye out for those and support the channel. Thank you, Maniac Cop and Solomon Cool and Uranium. Thank you so much for piping in and showing your support. Very impressed with this. It's lovely. I wanted to share it with you, and there's going to be so much more fun going forward. But this was Xbox's like big effort to get into Japan, and it is very impressive. And I am thrilled and honored and privileged to be able to have that in my collection and to be able to play it. That's the most important thing ever. So this is LVO Toro Fancy Action Now. God bless you, everyone. Boom.